welcome to episode 622 of the TerryWilson3.com podcast, where Terry is pulling back the curtain on a game-changing opportunity that's been making waves during its test marketing phase. For the first time in over 2 decades, Terry is offering a risk-free 90 Days to Success coaching program, and it's unlike anything he's done before. Here's the deal. You only pay for Terry's world-class coaching, tools, and training if and only if you see results. That's right, no upfront costs, no financial risk. You get to keep 90% of your earnings right out of the gate and simply pay a percentage of your success toward the coaching cost. If you make nothing, you owe nothing. This isn't a loan, it's a revolutionary partnership. For over 20 years, Terry has been known for his high-end business coaching and consulting. While many have benefited, the upfront investment has been a barrier for countless aspiring entrepreneurs. Until now. This limited time offer is designed to give everyone a shot at success. Tune in to learn how you can apply for this life-changing program and why Terry is so confident in his tools and training that he's willing to stake his paycheck on your results. Don't miss this incredible opportunity. It could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Now, here's your host, the man who's redefining what's possible for entrepreneurs everywhere, Terry Wilson.
Welcome to TerryWilson3.com, home of TW3. Are you ready to take your money, business, and life to the next level? You are worth more, and you're about to hear how and why. So buckle up and listen up as we journey to the next level. Please welcome your guys to reach your goals, the TW3 family.
You're listening to TerryWilson3.com. TerryWilson3.com. Inspiring, informative, and entertaining content for the entrepreneur and small business owner.
What is going on? Where have you been? I've been waiting on you. I've been sitting around. You don't write, you don't call. Where you at? It's been a minute. Sorry it's taken so long. We've been test marketing some new strategies here at TW3, and our latest strategy that we've developed has taken a little more bandwidth than I am used to, but it has been well worth the time, effort, and energy to develop these strategies for our membership and also for people who would consider wanting to be a member. So this is episode 622. What we're talking about today is risk-averse, risk-free, risk-mitigated, diluting most, if not 99.9% of all risk involved in starting a coaching program, starting a business, and venturing out. Since 2008, I have been helping small business owners do what I have done since really the late 90s, and it is generate business through marketing, mostly digital marketing online, but some other types of marketing as well. And then in 2008, when we got out of the music business, as you know the story, I started helping other people because I had so many people going, well, how are you generating these leads in your insurance business? Because I pivoted from the music business over into the insurance business. And I learned real quick, as many of you know and heard the story, if you don't have leads, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. And I'm not one of those who want to call and pester my friends, family, and foes trying to say, hey, buy this, buy this, buy this. I'm in this new business. You know, I just didn't want to be one of those guys. And if you've ever been in any type of small business, home-based business, been in insurance, been in real estate, been in direct sales, you know, a lot of times you're having to work your warm market. Well, as someone who is from a small community and also in a ministry, I just did not want to leverage my relationships that I had developed through ministry and other things to then turn around and try to sell to. Not that there's anything wrong with selling to people, and I've had people that have come to me and say, hey, I noticed you're doing this. I saw online you were doing this. I'd like to talk to you. Nothing wrong with that, but I just didn't want to be pushing. I want people pushing and pulling on me. And so to develop that posture in my business, I needed to know and learn and develop a means, method, and mechanism to get people coming to me online, okay, and not worrying about my warm local market. And so since 2008, that's what we've been doing. So we have started off just using the tools, the training, the techniques that we now teach. I was using them to develop my insurance agency, and then developed some, modest success in that, to the point where people were asking me, hey, can you help me do the same thing? And then we did. And then it jumped out of just the financial planning insurance to just about every business you can think of. And so voila, coming up on 2025, this is December 2024, just a few weeks away from the new year. We've been helping other people since 2008. And to help people, to coach people, to mentor people, to train people, there's always been a little bit of a risk that they have to engage and be okay with, to buy the tools, buy the training, buy all the things needed to launch. And that's always been a prohibitive factor. It's always been something that has kept some people back. And it's just now, after, how many years, going on almost 17, 18 years now, we've just got to the position where we have test marketed something for the last going on 45 days now, and it has been wildly, wildly, wildly successful. I blogged about it a couple of weeks ago. I was sort of hesitant to put it in a podcast because I was still testing. But the long or the short of it is this: we have developed a coaching plan, a coaching product, 90 Days to Success, to where we front load everything for you. I train you, I get you the tools you need, I get you the training you need, I get you everything you need. And here's the catch: if you don't make money, don't pay me.
I know you're tempted to, but do not panic. Terry and the TW3 broadcast will be back right after this extreme profitable timeout for our sponsors.
When words are not enough to really show your heart.
When you want to send more than just words, send your best, send your blessing, send a gift that speaks to the heart.
Flower shop. When feelings need demonstrated right from.
Go to Blessed Blooms Flower Shop and Gifts.com to have Amy design a special message, gift, or arrangement for you today.
Flower shop. Blessed blooms.
Give a gift that speaks to the heart. From flowers to specialized gifts.
Blessed blooms. Flower shop and gifts.
Call today, 864-702-3307. That's 864-702-3307.
This is why you need Bishop Pest Control. Tired of pesky invaders? We've got you covered. Meet Bishop Pest Control, your local upstate South Carolina heroes. We're experts in kicking out termites, ants, roaches, and more. Our team of trained pest assassins will make sure your home is pest-free, fast, and efficiently. Imagine a home without those creepy crawlies keeping you up at night. Sounds great, right? With years of experience under our belts, you can trust us to keep your home safe and comfortable. No more unwelcome visitors that aren't family. Visit GetBishopPestControl.com today and let's banish those pests for good. Bishop Pest Control, protecting your home, one pest at a time. Remember, a pest-free home is a happy home, so what are you waiting for? Go to GetBishopPestControl.com now.
It's that simple. Now, how can I be so bold in this offer, and why has it been so far in the last 45 days, those who I've tested this out on, I have seen, huge success with? I mean, we're already seeing, great results with the test market that we've ran this with is because, number one, anyone can apply, but we're very selective on who we admit into the program. Okay, so there's a qualification process, and it's based on some just basic skill sets, availability to actually do the training and the work we give you to do, and the capacity to see results. Because if you've ever wanted to do something, if you've got a hunger, hunger is more important than actually skills. I'll take someone that's hungry over someone who's skilled any day of the week. Hunger trumps skills all day long. So what we've done in the last 45 days is we've been very picky, talking to folks, seeing what people have done in the past, get a sense of why they have failed or why they have succeeded, what's worked for them, what's not, and been able to put together a plan that we can just about guarantee. And if there's no results, there's no risk. So this has just been a very, very, very rewarding campaign that we started. And it's just been beautiful. So if you have ever wanted to take some higher end coaching and training, sharpen your skills, you might already be in business and say, Terry, I've got a brick and mortar, or I've got a direct sales business, and I have hired the gurus before. I've done this, I've done that. And listen, you're talking to someone that spent $30,000 a year on some high end training, and it was worth every penny of it. I got exactly that and more out of the training I took. So I'm a huge proponent of coaching and training and mentorship and personal development. I just am. I am amazed how people will not bat an eye going into debt for $250,000 for a diploma, which is great. Not trying to disparage that at all. But I will tell you, if I had to look at the ROI, the return on investment of the dollars I've spent and what I've gotten back, formal education is great, but that personal development and training was worth 4 diplomas. It just because it was drilled down specifically to my niche, to my needs for me. And it was able to collectively and holistically take all the things that I had experienced in the past, put it together with what I'm wanting to do today. And it's just been an exponential accelerant on my professional and personal development. I mean, you've heard me tell the story before. The reason I was able to trim down from the 300 plus pounds I was to being able to keep the weight off now for 3 or 4 years, even though I've plucked up a little bit here, but we're going back down. I've stayed within that 20 pound radius of 200 is because of personal development and training and coaching. And so most people, the cost to get that high end training and coaching and development has always been cost prohibitive. And so I have been thinking and praying about how can I bring more effect to my audience and people who subscribe to our newsletter, who subscribe to our podcast, who follow us. What can I do to help even more people in the coming year of 2025? And I've developed this strategy that is working like a charm. We're able to show people and have already seen results where people have never worked for themselves before, working from home, never done anything like this, still have the day job, spending an hour to 2 hours in the evening, doing some things online, and already seeing multiple thousands of dollars in results. And what the beautiful thing is, they're not having to pay, they did not pay for any of those results until they started getting some, and then they just pay a little percentage back. And that's how they pay back the coaching and the training. So we've been able to align our interest with their interest so that, hey, I am so confident. I'm so confident in my tools, my training, and my technique that I'm willing to go into business with you and help you get started. So if price has ever been prohibitive, then we're taking that off the table. Now, you've got to have the time. You got to have the desire. I cannot give you desire and heart. You got to want it. And let me just be frank with you. For some of you, you'll get into my coaching and it will come second nature and you'll take off. For most of you, I'm asking you to think differently about certain things. I'm asking you to learn some concepts that is not intuitive to a lot of people that have been in business. You might even have to unlearn some things. And so your progress might be a little slower than others. But if you're willing to be persistent and push through that resistance and that frustration of having to pick something up for the first time, and you will stay with it, then I am guaranteeing you that you are going to see results, or you don't have to pay me for my coaching and my tools and all of that. That's how confident I am. Okay. But you got to have I can't give you the hunger. I'm not going to be around rah, you can do it. You've got to have self-motivation, self-determination, and self-reflection, and do the work. But if you'll do the work, I'm telling you, you will reap the benefits. I'm not here selling diet pills. I'm not here selling thrills, pills, lotions, and potions. I'm here selling a gym membership that says lift this weight, do this, eat like this, and you're going to see results, except I'm putting it in business. Do business this way. Do this kind of activity. Use these particular tools. Don't do this, and just sit back and see what happens. If you're willing to do that, I'm telling you, the sky is the limit. 2025 can be your best year ever. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to offer this special, but if you're willing, let's have a conversation. All you got to do is go to my website, go in the chat bot, say, here, I heard episode 622. Terry, I want to take you up on that. You and I are going to have a conversation. I can't guarantee, but we're going to have a conversation. And if it's looks like it's going to be mutually beneficial for both of us, then we're going to go into business together. And I'm going to say, I'm going to invest in you. I'm going to give you every tool, training, technique, and everything you need to be successful. And you are going to agree to do it. And you're going to say, hey, I will do this. And you will not pay me for my coaching. You will not pay me a dime for my coaching. You will not pay me a dime for my tools and my techniques and things that I'm going to give you. You're not going to pay me for that until you start seeing money. And then I'm going to ask you, hey, and for every dollar you get in, give me 10% back until you get my coaching cost out of this. So, hey, that is a deal. I don't understand how that is a win-win-win. I'm believing in you. I'm investing in you. You invest in you. You believe in you. And let's see your 2025 go to the next level. So that's the new technique. And that's why I've been away for a little bit. That's why you haven't heard a podcast in almost a month now. It's because I've been trying this new program out. And let me tell you, folks, it is working like a charm, because we're addressing the three major things that most people struggle with to be successful in business. First and foremost, they don't have enough people to talk to. They don't have enough qualified people that we need, want, desire, and can afford what it is they offer. And they've tried all the different techniques. They've tried all the different training. They've tried all these things on YouTube and everywhere else, trying to figure out how to generate leads, and it always falls short. We're going to put you in a proven program. We're going to put you in a proven system that works. You're never going to want for people to speak with. You're going to be able to live your life. You're going to be able to work your 9 to 5. You're going to be able to do whatever it is you're doing, or you're going to be able to implement this in your existing business right now, and you're going to start seeing the phones ring. So first and foremost, we're going to get you in front of more people. The more people you speak to, the more opportunities you have to close deals. You know, I am not the greatest salesperson in the world. I really am not, but I win by numbers. And it's just like I've always misquoted my Uncle Harold, who has a mixed metaphor that says a blind hog will find an acorn every once in a while. I think it means blind squirrel. But the point is this: you root around, you find enough acorns, you just root, you're going to find what you're looking for eventually. And so we're just going to overwhelm you with opportunities for success.
Meet Jim. When Jim first opened his small lawn care business in Akron, Ohio, he was excited but quickly faced a tough reality. His business was new and virtually unknown, and despite all the hard work he put into his services, he struggled to get inquiries. People couldn't find his location, and his online presence was practically non-existent. Jim knew he offered a great service, but without a steady stream of customers, he couldn't sustain the business for long. Jim's biggest frustration was that he had an excellent lawn care service, but no one was finding him. He tried posting on social media, handing out flyers, and even running a few ads, but the calls just weren't coming in. His website wasn't attracting traffic, and when potential customers searched for lawn care in Akron, Jim's business was nowhere to be found. The lack of inquiries was disheartening, and Jim was beginning to worry about the future of his company. Then Jim discovered TW3. After a free consultation, he decided to join their platform and implement their integrated business solutions. In just a few months, the transformation was remarkable. With TW3's AI-powered system, Jim was able to ramp up his capacity far beyond what he originally thought possible. Calls began to flood in, so much so that he could no longer handle all the inquiries himself. TW3's AI system took over, booking appointments, answering calls, and even sending out billing automatically. Jim's workload was lightened, and he could focus on delivering the best service possible while the TW3 system handled the administrative tasks. With his newfound ability to manage inquiries efficiently, he no longer worried about missing calls or double booking appointments. His business was thriving, and his reputation began to grow. The real game changer for Jim wasn't just the increase in inquiries, it was how TW3 consolidated everything he needed into one seamless platform. Before TW3, Jim was juggling over 20 different services and software tools, each with its own monthly bill. Between scheduling apps, customer management software, billing systems, and marketing tools, the costs were adding up, and nothing worked well together. With TW3, Jim was able to cancel all those services and run everything through one integrated system, saving him over 80% of what he had been paying before. Even better, TW3 provided training and support to help him get the most out of the system. No more patching things together. Everything was streamlined and built to work as one cohesive unit. Jim's story is just one of many, and you can read more about it in the About section at Terry Wilson 3. If you're a business owner facing similar challenges, Jim's success can be your story too. To see how TW3 can help you grow your business, go to terrywilson3.com now and book a free one-on-one coaching call today. Just like Jim, you could soon be enjoying a thriving business, streamlined systems, and more inquiries than you can handle, all with the support and technology of TW3.
Hey Terry, just wanted to tell you how much I really appreciate all you've done for us.
So that's the first problem we addressed. The second problem we addressed is so many people have gone out and they've gotten email systems, social media marketing systems, they've gotten texting systems, they've gotten websites, they've gotten sales funnels, they've gotten all this stuff, but they don't know how to put it together. Calendars. They've had all of these, tool here, tool there, tool everywhere, and they're overwhelmed. It's an overwhelming proposition to try to start doing business in the new digital age with all these digital tools. and now you implement AI in the mix of all that. Oh my gosh, how does that work? Well, with having a systematic system that everything works in congruence with one another, it takes the guesswork out of it. With having it all packaged under one hood, everything, the tools you need and the techniques to use those tools is right there. So we're going to have you enough people to talk to. We're going to give you a process that works, and it's already put together for you in our coaching package. We give you step by step. Here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. Use this. Here's how you use this. Here's how you use this. So you're going to have plenty of people to speak with. You're going to be taught systematically how to use all these various components in a harmonious way, in a concerted way that's going to bring results. So you're going to have plenty of people. You're going to have a process that works. And then finally, if you don't have a product, you're going to have products that are very, very, very lucrative. Now, if you've already got a product, if you're already in business, you just need enough people to speak with and a process to get in front of them, then you've already got product number 3. But if you don't have a product or you need to supplement the products you have, we have an inventory of thousands of different products with hundreds of different suppliers that's going to pay you a commission anywhere from 50% to 100%. It is the most lucrative products out there, and it's in every type of industry. We're not going to try to convince you to get into insurance or real estate or health or wellness or coaching or what. We're going to sit down with you and what is it that you want to do? What is it that turns you on? And then we're going to give you products, goods, and services that's going to allow you to function within that area that's highly, highly, highly lucrative. And as a matter of fact, we're going to show you some strategies and techniques where you never sell anything and you get paid hourly just to do the work. So if you're this type of person that says, hey, I just don't like commission sales, I don't like productive types of work because it is just my nerves can't take it. I need a guaranteed in our coaching product and in what we show you how to do. We're going to get you certified and credentialed to where you can be paid hourly just to work. And this is all remote, by the way. So no matter where you're coming from, I'm a starter to I'm an old pro, but I just want to sharpen my skills, or I'm always looking for a better way to earn money. We have a plan now that we're saying, I guarantee you get results. I'm putting my paycheck on the line for you to see results. Now, how long can we do this? How often can we do this? Don't know. Episode 622 is what you want to put in your reference. If you email me, you text me, you go to my chat bot, whatever. But we'll put you on the calendar. We'll have a conversation. If it's right, you're going to be able to partake in this plan. So far in the last 45 days, over half the people that are already seeing results. And the other half are starting to see traction. Okay. Everybody is at different paces and at different places. Okay. That's why this is called a 90-day roadmap to success, because I can't, most people are going to start seeing traction and results in 90 days. Can't guarantee it, but here's what I can guarantee. You're not going to pay me for my coaching. You're not going to pay me for my tools. You're not going to pay me for anything until you start seeing results on your time. That takes all the pressure. Oh my God, I spent $5,000-$10,000 on this coaching plan and I ain't seeing anything yet. And you're just stressed out. You're stressed out. What I have learned, and this is one of the things I was talking to someone that I first signed up, because they asked me, why are you doing this? And I was like, well, I have learned through studies with the Myers-Briggs program and getting into this whole psychological studies of how people's cognitive functions work. Long and the short, when you're stressed out, you can't learn anything. I'll just cut through all the fancy schmancy talk. When you're stressed, you can't learn. And the only way you can earn more is learn more. I mean, it is so simple that it's overlooked. But the reason why I am not where I could be, right, and at my full potential yet, is because there's things I don't know, which means I got to learn more. If I want to earn more, I got to learn more. Well, if my mind is in a stressful place, then I am not absorbing the new information and new strategy. I'm not picking up on it. And I have been in training sessions where literally a person was told step by step simply how to do something. And because of the level of stress they were under, in one ear and out the other. I mean, you know that's true. You've probably experienced that yourself. You've probably seen that in other. And so my job here is to figure out how can I mitigate. And so someone was just text me and said, well, is this a loan? No, this isn't a loan. If it doesn't work, walk away. You owe nothing. You pay nothing unless you earn. You owe nothing. We have figured out a way to make this work for you if you're the right candidate. Now, we can't offer this to everybody because listen, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if the power bill is behind, if the mortgage bill is, but rent's due and you're behind and you got to have $2,000 by tomorrow, I'm not even going to sign you up. And the reason is because you are under so much stress financially that this is not the thing you need right now. Now, I don't mind you being tight. I need you to be a little hungry because a little bit of hunger works. But I'm going to tell you, go get a 9-to-5 hourly job and then come back to me. Okay? Because I don't want you putting undue stress on yourself and then it's not working. And then I've invested all this time, money, and energy in a heart and mind that's so stressed out right now, it couldn't, and it's not a reflection on you. It's just a reflection on the situation. Okay? But if you're out there and you've been hungry for a while, and you've been looking for something in some way and somehow that, man, if I could just figure out how to get in a room with people that are doing what I want to do, if I could just have the tools, technique, and training that I've heard Terry talk about for so long, if I could just be a fly on the wall, if I could just have an opportunity, I could really do something. Well, for such time as this is your cattle call. So, episode 622, if you're interested in the 90-day roadmap to success. Now, if you don't make in 90 days, there's no pressure. I'm not going to come knock and say, hey, I want my money. I'm not going to do that. Takes you a year, takes you 2 years. I'm not here breathing down. What I'm saying is you can expect to start seeing, you can expect to see results literally within a few weeks. But worst case scenario, I'm painting the worst case scenario. In 90 days, you're going to start seeing some major results. Everybody in the last 45 days has had major traction, but half of them are starting to see some major results. You can too. So if you're interested in doing that, if you wanted to, we're going to solve every problem every business person has ever had, and that's enough people to speak with, a process that will get me in front of them, qualify those people, close those people, and support those people. You got to have a strong process, and then the profitability part component, because we're going to put you in some products that, like I said, up to 100% profitable. And not only that, a lot of the products we're going to be able to get you is subscription based, which means you sell a $25, $50 product today, that's $25, $50 next month, and $25, $50 next month, and just on and on and on. And so you sign 2 or 3 of those up a day, all of a sudden, and you do that for 90 days. Every day you do that, you're adding $150 a day. So next month, that's 150 plus this new 150, that's 300. Next month, you have 300. Now you're adding another 4. So before long, you could be 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,000. We've got clients that make over $2,000 a day in residual income. How are they doing that? Subscription models. Subscription-based products is the key to building wealth. That's why the real estate market has always been a huge success, because you buy static and then you resell through a dynamic compensation plan on the back end. It's the same thing, except it's in the digital world and nowhere near the risk. Nowhere near the risk. So if you want a business coaching plan that's going to show you a roadmap to success, and it's designed for you to be successful, and we're going to do everything we can to make you successful, because quite frankly, we want to get paid. So I have so far loved this business model. Today's date is December the 11th in the year of 2024. I plan on doing this until the end of December. If it's majorly successful, who knows? But I can't guarantee it. So act as if it's going away in December, because I don't know if I'll continue this or not. But so far, I've loved it to the point I wanted to get it out in front of you guys, advertise it to you, and tell you, if you want to take advantage of this, do it, and do it quick. This is Terry, and I hope you have, if I don't put out another podcast before Christmas, I think I will, but just in case, hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you soon.
So we hope you've got a lot out of the content today. Please take a few minutes to give us a 5-star positive review at terrywilson3.com/review. This helps us promote our content and continue to reach more and more people. Again, thanks for being part of the TW3 community here at terrywilson3.com. Please like and share our content, and we will see you soon.
Welcome, fellow leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. Today, I invite you to step into a world where greatness is not just a goal, but a collective reality. Introducing the Elite Mastermind Group by TW3, a sanctuary for those seeking not just success, but exponential growth. It's more than a group. It's a synergy of minds, a convergence of aspirations, and a breeding ground for extraordinary accomplishments. You'll learn not only from experts, but from the stories of those beside you, fellow trailblazers who weathered storms and conquered obstacles, enriching your own journey. Imagine being surrounded by a league of highly motivated business owners and entrepreneurs, each driven by the same passion for success, propelling each other towards greatness. Embrace the power of networking, the art of learning, and the joy of sharing your value. It's not just about what you gain, but what you contribute. Dare to be exceptional. Dare to be part of the elite. Don't just dream of success. Surround yourself with those who are already living it. Join the Elite Mastermind Group by TW3. Elevate your success. Elevate your life.
Unlock the power within you. Discover the untapped potential waiting to be unleashed. You Are Worth More isn't just a book. It's a transformative guide to understanding your unique value in today's ever-evolving marketplace. Visit youareworthmorebook.com and claim your free copy. Within these pages, you'll unravel the secrets to identify your distinct strengths, refine your skills, and ignite the passion to pursue your true worth. Life isn't just about survival. It's about thriving. This book is your roadmap to not only surviving, but excelling in a world that demands your best. It's about recognizing your potential, developing your talents, and finding the inspiration to chase after what truly matters to you. Let You Are Worth More be your companion on this journey. It's not just a book. It's a catalyst for change. Empower yourself, elevate your skills, and embrace the opportunities that await. Visit youareworthmorebook.com today and embark on the path to realizing your full potential. Your worth is far more than you might imagine. Claim your free copy now and begin your transformation.